Hi everybody, this is Lynn from mamas.got.plans and I am back with another plan with me. This week we're going to be using this Midnight Prowler kit from PlannerBelle Press. I'm just going through the different sheets here. We are going to be planning for the week of October 9th through October 15th. I know guys, you're going to see I'm going to actually start out planning on the wrong week. I figure it out midweek and I do change things around, but I just wanted to give you that heads up. The first thing I'm going to do, as I always do, is start out putting down my bottom washi. While I'm doing that, I did just want to mention I do have a coupon code for you to use at PlannerBelle Press. It's mamas.got.plans 25 for 25% off your purchase. So this is, I believe, the second week now that I've been using Halloween kits, and I'm using also all of my Halloween characters, and I have to say guys, it's so much fun. I absolutely love it. The characters don't necessarily match with what's going on or what I'm using them for, but I just think it's so cute to use all of the different costumes. I love Halloween, so it makes it kind of fun to have Halloween all throughout the month of October. So here I am again. This kit did come with date dots and the date covers, and I don't know guys, I was so confused. I guess I just opened up to the current week and put down the date covers for that week. If you guys are new to my channel, I actually rewind plan all of my plan with me. So that's why even though it is the current week, I am actually planning for the week that has just passed. So like I said, I do figure it out about midway through and I do kind of figure out how to fix it, but you know, stuff happens. So the first thing I'm going to do now is start on my sidebar, and I usually like to put some kind of quote or something, but this kit didn't have one. So I actually just chose this full box that had a lot of the pink in it with the kind of like masquerade mask because I thought that it really represented the colors in the kit. I'm also using 2 of the habit trackers that come in the kit, one to track my vitamins and then one, as always, to track my no spend. I also did just want to mention I am using the Papermate Inkjoy gel pen in 0.5. This is my second week using this pen and I absolutely love it, guys. It's a great pen to use if you're looking for one. Now here I was going to use these full boxes for my Happy Mail and I realized they were all cut wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. I guess they were just cut the wrong way. So I kind of had to just on the moment figure out what I'm going to do. So I decided just not to track my Happy Meal in my sidebar. I just went right on to tracking my meals, and then you'll see I end up just putting down a second full box on my sidebar. And then as throughout the week, I do kind of switch between, you know, the heart checklists and kind of the full box checklist. So this week you'll see I just use all of the heart checklists, and I just actually love the way that it turned out. So it's kind of one of those make lemonade when you're served lemons kinds of situations, and I think it worked out for the best. Okay, so moving on to Monday, the first thing I'm going to do is put down kind of this brighter pink glitter header, and then again guys, I should have realized it when I put down a new school sticker that I was planning on the wrong day. Yes, my kids had no school because it was Columbus Day observed that day, so I used a no school sticker from Once More with Love, and then I also used a Coffee Queen sticker from Bookish Planning. And now here I am just doing a little bit of hand lettering in a half box to mark down that I spent most of my day cleaning our new space. If you guys didn't know, we own a local business called Athletic Republic. That's what the AR stands for, and it is a sports training facility for young athletes. And we actually are moving our facility, so I've been spending a lot, and I mean a lot of time, guys, getting it all up and running, but I'm super excited. We are about halfway through the renovations and everything, and we plan to open our new space the 6th of November, I believe. So It's been a lot of hard work, but definitely worth it, and I can't wait until it's all finished, to be honest. Okay, so after that, I did just write down some things that I needed to get done that day. I put down a today header as well as one of the heart checklists, and here I am just writing everything down. I'm also going to use one of these Pumpkin Paper Co. Terra stickers. I'm using the one of her kind of dressed as a pumpkin because it's so cute. And then this is something that I don't normally do, but I'm using a glitter header in the middle of my day to cover those dotted lines. Because I didn't have kind of the checklist, the full checklist box to use, you'll see I kind of have to be creative this week and figure out how to cover those dotted lines that are printed in the Erin Condren because I really don't like for them to show. So I did use a glitter header there just to cover those up after my list. And then I switched down to the bottom of Monday. I used a half box to mark down that there was a Central Conference game for my oldest son for his football team. And then I kind of switched back up a little bit and used a kind of package little things to mark down that I was receiving a package from Amazon. And now I'm using a Fox and Cactus Halloween Kawaii Girl to mark down that I was tired AF because, man, guys, I was exhausted after a day of working. Moving on to Tuesday, I am going to use a full box at the top of the day just to kind of put a little color up there, and then I'm going to use a little things to mark down that our cleaning service was coming. You'll see a lot of times I use little things kind of like appointment labels, just covering the little icon that's printed there with something else. So here I am using another Pumpkin Paper Co. Terra sticker, and I thought it was cute because it's a witch holding a broom, and I was using it to mark our cleaning service. So then I put down a to-do header, and I'm also going to just cut one of these heart checklists down to size to mark down everything that I wanted to get done that day. Thankfully, Tuesday I was going to be doing mostly just stuff at home. It was kind of a chill day for me, so it was great after the busy day that I had the day before. And then I'm also going to use some Once More with Love Halloween stickers. I decided to pick out this Jack sticker to put right here. He's so cute. I love him in his little outfit. And then I'm sorry, guys, part of this is kind of out of frame. I do kind of move it up eventually, but I'm sorry. I did kind of switch down to the bottom of Tuesday. I put down a TV little things to mark down that This Is Us was on. I also used a meal little things to mark down that we got our favorite delivery from Forte, which is this local pizza place that I love. And then here I use these little dot stickers to mark down things that I wanted to get done for the plan with me that I was filming. And that film, edit, and upload sticker, those are all from Bookish Planning. I absolutely love her handwritten stickers. If you guys haven't checked out her shop, definitely do so. She does the best hand lettering around. I have so many different styles from her. And then here I just used a half box again to mark down that I spent a good part of the afternoon filming a plan with me. And that little mummy sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then it just felt like I needed something there at the bottom. I was going to put another Once More with Love Halloween sticker by the film, edit, and upload stickers, but he kind of looked like he was floating. So I then just put him down by my little things. So moving on to Wednesday, I used kind of a silver glitter header up at the top. And then unfortunately, my oldest son woke up with an ear infection that morning. He just kind of, I don't know, it like came out of nowhere. He's a pretty tough kid, so he kind of woke up and said, "Mom, I slept really bad the night before. My ear hurt so bad I couldn't sleep on it." And when I questioned him, he said it was clogged and it'd been that way for 2 days. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. So I was lucky enough to get a doctor's appointment that morning. Here I'm just marking that down. And sure enough, he had a raging ear infection. And this is my son that plays football. And I don't even know how he was putting his football helmet on. He actually said it hurt so bad to just the pressure of the football helmet on his ear. So he did end up taking off from football that night Even though I do mark it down in my planner, he kind of just went to the field but didn't dress, just so that he could get, they call them mental reps, just so that he could be there and kind of hear what the coaches were saying and everything that was going on. But it just hurt too bad for him to put a helmet on. And oddly enough, he didn't have any other symptoms, no fever, nothing, just simply this clogged feeling. And just, I guess that night it really was hurting him when he slept on that side. So anyway, long story short, here I am after I marked down his doctor's appointment. I am going to put down a full box. I just wanted to leave a little bit of space because I also did want to mark down that I was going to be picking up his medications from our local CVS. And you guys know I don't like to write on Wednesdays, but because I didn't have those full checklist boxes, I kind of had to, take my chances here. Luckily, my planner was the way that it kind of just turned out, I had a really good base to write with, so the coil didn't really get in my way too much. So it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be. But here I am, I'm just putting down this little things at the bottom with this football sticker from Planner Frenzy to mark down that my son did have football practice even though he didn't dress for it. And then here I am, I'm going to take one of the heart checklists and I'm just going to cut it down a little bit, and then I am going to very carefully write down my to-dos for the day. And again, it didn't turn out too bad. So I was kind of happy with the way that looked. And I am going to use another Terra sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. just to kind of fill in that space there. And then I'm going to go ahead and mark off some of my checklists for the first half of the week. Hi guys. Okay, so I am in the middle of filming this plan with me, and I just realized I made a huge mistake. I am supposed to be filming not for the week of the 16th through the 22nd like I have here, because that's the week we're in. Actually, today is Thursday, the 19th. I'm supposed to be filming this week. Oh my gosh, you guys. So here's the great thing. I'm using date dots. So what I am going to do is just switch my little dates around, and then when I film my next plan with me, the one that should be for this week, I will put it here, and I will just need to make sure that I somehow cover the dates. So I am going to do that right now. I can't believe it took me this long to figure it out. And then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled plan with me. Okay guys, so I fixed the date dots, I fixed everything, we are all good to go, and now I am back to planning on Thursday. So the first thing that I do is put down a full box. I chose this cat one because I thought it was super adorable, and then I did want to mark down that the 12th was my mom's birthday. We call my mom Mimi. So here I am just using a quarter box to mark that down, and I'm using this adorable little cat emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I decided to use a half box. I kind of had it like a girls' day with my mom. I took her to the mall shopping. I took her out to lunch, and we just had a really great time. So I'm using a half box to mark that since we spent a good part of the day out. And then I did just kind of move that little emoji down a little bit so it kind of covered both the quarter box and the half box. I'm then going to use a flag that came with the kit and one of these adorable little Halloween stickers from Stationery Heaven Co. to mark down that I had my first pumpkin spice latte of the season. Believe it or not, it took me until the middle of October to have my first one, guys, but I did. It was well worth it. It was delicious, and I'm already craving another one. I then used a to-do header and a heart checklist that I cut down to size just to write down some of the things that I needed to get done in the rest of the evening. And I'm sorry, guys, my camera ran out of room, and it doesn't let you know when it does that. There's like no indication. I just happened to look up and saw that the red light wasn't on. So you'll see the end of Thursday as I move along. But now moving up to Friday, I put down a glitter header to start, and then a Hello Friday sticker from Bookish Planning, as well as a cute little ghost dog sticker from Fox and Cactus. And now here I am, I'm just trying to figure out how I am going to kind of work things again with my checklists. You see, I'm like trying to figure this out because those dotted lines, those darn dotted lines, I know a lot of people like them and use them, but since I don't really kind of stick to the boxes, they just kind of get in my way. So for Friday, I did decide to just use them as kind of a guide, and I put down the today header rather, and the heart checklist. And then here I am, I'm going to put a quarter box up at the top along with this adorable little munchkin from Once More with Love. And I'm going to mark down that I needed to finish the plan with me that I had started filming on Thursday. You guys didn't get to see that part because it cut off, but I did mark that down on Thursday evening that I started to film a plan with me. And then I used a computer sticker that came in the kit to mark down that I wanted to make sure that I published it. So once I get that all situated, I'm going to move down to my today list, and I'm just going to write in some of the things that I needed to get done that day. I'm also going to use another sticker from Stationery Heaven Co. This time I'm going to use this adorable little lollipop sticker because I did need to buy candy for a party that we were going to that evening, and I thought it was appropriate. And then here I am again, I'm just trying to figure out how to work things kind of for the rest of the day. So I'm going to move down to the bottom of Friday. I wanted to use a half box to mark down that we were going to a football party at a friend's house that evening. I used another Fox and Cactus Kawaii Halloween girl. This one was like the bride of Frankenstein. She's so cute. I love her. And then moving on from there, I am using a Little Things to mark down that my son had walkthrough. You'll see, guys, I wrote down practice at first, realized it, and then kind of fixed it to mark walkthrough. Guys, I don't know. I was having such a hard time filming this and just getting things straight. I don't know. My mind was everywhere. But anyway, I fixed that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is kind of try to figure out, I want to use some of this full box, but I know that it won't entirely fit. So I'm just using this little metal ruler that I have to just kind of cut it down to size to fit right here in between my heart checklist and that walkthrough sticker. And then I was going to use this me time sticker, but instead I decided to put down a glitter header and this Netflix binge sticker from Love Shira. And once I am finished with that, I'm going to move on to the weekend. So the first thing that I do is put down glitter headers at the top as well as the weekend banner. You can see I kind of had to kind of move it around a few times until I got it exactly where I wanted it. And I still think it's crooked, but it's good enough. And then I'm using another sticker from Stationery Heaven Co. This one says, I need coffee now, along with another Terra Halloween sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. Once I'm finished with that, I'm going to use a quarter box, and I'm just going to use that as well as a planner sticker from the kit to mark down that I had some planner time on Saturday morning. A lot of times things get hectic at the end of the week, and I usually try to spend a little bit of time on Saturday morning just kind of catching up and getting myself situated before the weekend begins. After that, I put down a to-do header, and I'm going to do this off camera, but guys, I end up using whiteout to get rid of that dotted line there. I did it off camera because I fight with my whiteout all the time. I think I've mentioned that before, but I don't really like using my whiteout, so I just kind of wanted to fight with it off screen and not on screen. But I did go ahead and put down a heart checklist that I cut down to mark down my to-dos. I put down a little things meal sticker at the end of the week, or the day rather, to mark down that we went to eat after my son's football game. I put down a full box and then a football game sticker to mark that. And then moving on to Sunday, I started the day by putting down a today header and a heart checklist. And again, I did use whiteout on those dotted lines. You can't see it, but it is there. And now here I am just filling in my today list. I'm also going to use another kawaii Halloween girl from Fox and Cactus. These guys, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. I don't want to say they're my favorite, but they are pretty darn cute. I'm going to say they are some of my favorites. And then here I am just using a half box to mark down that we had a birthday lunch for my mom with my brother and his family. And then that kind of pretty much took up the whole day. So I'm using a full box to take up some of that space there. And then moving down to the bottom of the day, I used a quarter box as well as another emoji Halloween sticker. And I'm going to also use a planning time sticker from Once More with Love, just to mark down that I spent some time at the end of the day kind of prepping my planner for the next week. And once I am finished with all of that, I will go ahead and just check off everything for the last half of my week. Guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up to date with all of my future uploads. You can also follow me on Instagram. I've left a link down below in the description, as well as some PR codes and other coupon codes that I have available. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.